going on, everybody, and welcome back to another commentary video here on my goddamn channel. And I know that I built my brand on a sports-based channel, and I know that my last two commentary videos had nothing to do with sports at all. So I just want you guys to know, I hear you, I'm listening. And I just would like all of you to know that I really don't give a metric fuck, and that I put out what I put out, and you're gonna sit there and take it and love it and shut up or I'll smack you one. But anyway, now that we got that out of the way, there is good news today. I actually am gonna give you guys what you want today. I'm gonna give you a commentary video that actually is based on sports. Well, sort of. Well, actually, it kind of is. Today we are discussing the great fucking sports channel on YouTube known as TPS, aka Total Pro Sports, or as I like to call them, Troglodyte Pro Sports, and it's going to make sense in a second. Now, I did a couple of videos of these guys in the past because basically of how stupid and lazy their research is, and I didn't want my channel to turn into that because I think pretty much everyone knows how they are. So I didn't want to just beat a dead horse. Like I think the last time I made a video about him is when a guy by the name of Jason Blunder was there, and he had some of the most ridiculous takes I've ever seen in my life. And after that, I was just, fuck this. And because they're not gonna change. It ain't like they listen anyway. So I just stopped making videos on them. Now a lot has changed since then, actually. Now, there used to be a few people they would put in the crossfires, him being the worst, but there were other guys that at least there were other people there that at least seemed intelligent and had a personality at least. And they're all gone now, I guess because of budget cuts, or I don't know exactly. And I figured having them gone might make the channel better. Turns out it didn't. It actually made it worse. And now that I realize that, now that I've made the video on Jason, I realize that now I don't think any of it was him. I think it was just TPS telling him to do some of this stupid shit and say some of these ridiculous takes. And so, Jason, if you're watching this video, buddy, I'm sorry, and I'm glad you don't work there anymore because it has gotten worse. And what I mean by that with their budget cuts is now they have what I refuse to believe is a real person that goes through all their videos, and let's just say that like I said, I refuse to believe this is a real person. Like, no human being talks like this. Like, it's bad enough some of the takes are bad, but then you hear this thing, we're going to call it a thing because I refuse to believe this is not AI, and just with some of the fucking, just how over the top his fucking voice is. I mean, you don't believe me, dude? Play it.
Number 5, Minnesota Vikings projected trade with Los Angeles Chargers, J.J. McCarthy. Projected trade alert! The Vikings acquire the number 5 pick from the Chargers.
Sounds like a regular Frank Sinatra, doesn't it, guys? Like, seriously, if a normal human being came up to me in a bar or while I'm eating or something like that and just started talking to me like that, it would literally take every restraint I have in my soul to not want to just absolutely just slap the teetotal shit out of them. So the bad takes is one thing. The narrator with the stupid voice is another thing. And I thought that was the extent of it. But my biggest problem with this channel, and the fact that it's such a major channel with over 1 million subscribers, is this is like a whole production team. This isn't just one guy. like in my like how my channel was. It's me fucking recording on a phone with and editing an iMovie. So it's like I don't put a lot of effort into my production. But this, they actually do put a lot of effort in production, and thinking that's gonna mask some of their flaws. Well, it's really fucking obvious that it doesn't. And like, it's like, goddamn, dude, the fucking minimum research is required. Like, this is the like, if you have not seen a TPS video, first of all, consider yourself very lucky. And this is the extent of the research. Okay, stats on this guy. Pro Football Focus says this guy is good. It must be true. Let's put it in the video. Like, that is the extent of their research. Like, I find it hard to believe that that these people even watch the games or watch highlights other than, what they put in their videos. Because it's ridiculous the amount of research, and you can tell how fucking lazy it is. But, and I thought I had a good idea of it, and I always knew they were lazy and didn't take them seriously. Like, matter of fact, the only reason I even really watch them is pretty much to see, what stupid thing are they going to say next? And, I got my answer. See, I knew this whole team of production was lazy, but it wasn't until their video on draft grades yesterday that I didn't realize how lazy they were. So, and I'm not necessarily talking about the grades themselves. Like, the Jaguars got a B+, which is what I gave them when I did my whole draft grades video. And to be honest, I'm a little upset that me and them gave them the same grade, not gonna lie. But it's not necessarily the grades themselves that I had a problem with. There was one instance in particular in the video that I watched, and I couldn't fucking believe it. Like, I couldn't believe that, like, they didn't even do this amount of research. Like, I'm gonna play the clip in question from the video, and I want you guys to tell me what's wrong with this picture. All right, go ahead, play it.
Turnover in the Bills secondary. But why use late-round picks on running back Ray Davis and center Cedric Van Pren Granger when you already have James Cook and Mitch Morse? What a weird choice.
Okay, did you figure it out? Yeah, I know. Like, I literally had to watch this back 3 times. Like, I hit the rewind button on my phone, the 10-second rewind, 3 times to make sure that this is what they fucking said. Like, you mean to tell me that you couldn't do the smallest amount of research to find out that Mitch Morse doesn't play for the fucking Buffalo Bills anymore? He plays for the Jaguars now? Like, and what really makes this bad is that this was like one of the first free agent signings announced. Like, it wasn't like, not just for the Jaguars, it was the whole goddamn NFL. This was one of the first ones when news broke that this happened. Like, you mean to tell me that you are too goddamn lazy to do research that you don't even know that, like, fucking somebody doesn't play for the team anymore? Like, I couldn't fucking believe it. And it's like, see, if this was like a Bills fan, if this was like, well, not even a Bills fan, if this was just like some random NFL team fans, like fan of one team that, doesn't know, and it's like a minor YouTuber, like, you could kind of understand, maybe overlooking something like that. But this is a major fucking thing on YouTube. This channel has over 1 million subscribers. It's one of the most known channels that cover sports, and you're missing something like that. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that is absolutely fucking insane to me. Like, it just behooves me that, like, a channel this big refuses to do the smallest amount of research. Like, it's insulting to sports fans. And like it's so bad that, like, just about I'm sure there's a lot of people like me out there that like you see like just watch the videos just to roast them and see what stupid thing they're gonna say next. And see, like I said, I didn't want to make a whole bunch of videos on these guys because it's kind of like what I said about the girl on TikTok that I covered. I could pretty much pick a random account on TikTok and make a video every single fucking day about it. Like it's that bad with these guys. Like it's bad enough that your narrator's annoying. It's bad enough that the extent of your takes is, oh, this is what Pro Football Focus says. But dude, you can't do the proper amount of research to look at a fucking free agency list. Like, I'm sorry, that really threw me through a loop, guys. Like this is some shit that's some shit I would expect like an amateur channel to miss. Like somebody that don't even have 1,000 subscribers to miss. But this is I cannot stress enough, this is like a major sports channel that has a shit ton of production value put into it. And it's like, at least when I miss stuff, I can hide behind the fact that I'm just one guy, I cover one specific team, and like I said, I use a goddamn phone to record all my videos. I mean, look at what you're watching now, my Call of Duty footage. I don't even have a fucking capture card. So, but to see a channel like this miss something so egregious, it's like, my God, it is mind-blowing, and they don't care. It's like something like that, how does, a stupid opinion is one thing, but how does something like that, where I'm not the only person that called them out on this, how does something like that make it to the final draft? I don't understand it, dude. That's just, it's just fucking insane to me. But, and hence why they got their name, Troglodyte Pro Sports. Makes sense now, doesn't it? But, anyways, I think I ranted about these fucking guys long enough. You guys get the gist of it now. So, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. I'm just extremely baffled, and I can't believe shit like this makes it to their final product. This will probably be the last video I make on these guys, ever, just because, one, they're not worth it. So unless they really do something insanely stupid again, like this, then, I'm just going to leave it alone, because it's not like they listen and try to be better anyway, because, I feel like if they really, their whole motto is for sports fans, by sports fans, well, maybe you should listen to some of your own fucking fans and not make shit like that make your final production, because it really could be a better channel with just the smallest bit of effort of fucking research. But hey, what do I know? But anyways, that's all I got, guys. Thank you again for watching. This is your boy Jagging Off. Go Jags. Do vault till I die.